Q-tip. Say hey, guys. All right. For them to ask that?
Who was them?
You want to answer that? That's it. You get to pick which ones you want to answer. So you want to be the one to pick so you feel comfortable? Okay, here we go, guys. All right, welcome back to my channel. I don't even know if this is requested, but I haven't done one in a while. We are doing a Q&A, and because we're quarantined, these are the only two people who are in my house on a daily basis. So Thurman and Anthem are joining me this Q&A. And not all the questions will be for me. They'll be for like both of us, or like directed towards Anthem, and she'll answer a few. What does the chicken say? Bark, bark. Okay, don't answer. All right, anyway, so we're gonna get started. You guys asked on Instagram, so we're just going through the questions. Thurman is gonna pick them because I haven't looked at them yet.
No,
Are they funny?
Yeah. Okay, first one, baby number 2. No. Okay.
Wait, let's go into that. I don't want to physically like birth anymore, but I can see like fostering and adoption in the future, like way future, like when the whole world is not ending right now. So yes, no kids like from me or us like that, but I'm definitely willing to adopt. Are you willing to adopt? Maybe like one more?
I'll think about it. Yeah. It's fun, yeah.
Sounds fun.
So look, y'all, y'all don't know me, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like I know each and every one of you. No, just kidding. But I'm just gonna be myself, and this is gonna be really fun, and I want it to be almost interactive with you guys. Since we got the questions on Instagram, we're gonna answer some of them on here. I'm just gonna be myself. Paige is obviously gonna be herself. Anthem has no choice but to be herself because she doesn't know how to be anyone else yet.
Right.
So we're just gonna answer some questions. Okay, so
second question.
What's your favorite thing about Anthem? Okay, my favorite thing about Anthem is, I think it's her stick-to-itness and her personality. Like, she's a very strong-willed child. I definitely see that may be challenging going forward in life, but I think that is something that can really, it's a natural kind of thing that can really take her really far. I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to see her develop in that, and just being a father, how to, you know, just properly nurture that.
My favorite thing about her, there's a couple things. First, I love how like sweet and tender she is. I prayed so hard that she would be a baby who like loved to snuggle and just really like sensitive in a good way. And I also like how social and outgoing she is with other people. She's not a super shy baby, and I really like that because it just brightens people's day when they see her and meet her. So I love that about her.
Okay, I see another question. Can Anthem swim yet? That's a really good question. So I'm an artist. I'm a co-founder of a nonprofit that teaches kids how to swim. And to answer that question directly, no, Anthem does not know how to swim yet. But technically everyone is born knowing how to swim. So I'm really excited to teach her how to swim. All right. Do you think about moving to LA, right? That's a good question. I think Louisiana, for me personally. Louisiana for me is gonna always be home. Los Angeles is a great city. There are other cities that I do like that I could see myself in, but I definitely see Louisiana always being a solid home base for me and for us.
If we had like other houses in the future, like if this was like our home base and we had a big house here where we would like always come back to, and then maybe had like apartments or smaller houses somewhere else for like work-related stuff, I could see that.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys live together? And if no, will you ever live together? So no, currently we do not live together. When we get married, that will of course be a thing. But right now, no.
He has a house with his brother. They own a house, and then I just bought a house. We live 20, 25 minutes away from each other,
yeah,
which isn't bad.
How tall are y'all? I am 6'1",
and I'm a little over 5'6".
And Anthem is 3 feet? No? 2?
No. She's 48. Wait, how many inches was? No, not 48. 19. She's like 28 inches, I think.
Who do you guys believe Anthem looks like more?
Oh, that's a good one.
Who do you guys believe Anthem looks like more? I think she looks more like me. Most definitely. But it's weird. I see different different relatives in her.
Yeah, I think
not just on my side, Paige's side also.
I think she looks like his mom and my mom put together, which is the weirdest thing. But sometimes she looks like his mom, sometimes she looks like mine. I think it depends on her facial expressions and just the day.
How often does Thurman travel? I don't travel at all right now because we're on quarantine, right? The whole world is not traveling pretty much, but on a normal occasion, I'm probably gone twice a month.
Sometimes more.
Sometimes more.
So right before the quarantine, I think he was literally gone like 4 or 5 times in 1 month. If it wasn't for the quarantine, I think he would have that would have been like a normal schedule.
Yeah, so what I'm really learning about this quarantine time, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are too, is that you don't really have to physically be everywhere to get some things done, which I'm really appreciating that in this time. I think after this, people are gonna be more open to virtual connections and doing business more virtually. But there is power and there is purpose, of course, in physically meeting with people. That's one thing that I really love. And so I think this time has really taught me to balance it more. And coming out of this, I'm really excited to just, keep doing it. Anthem's favorite snacks.
I'll answer that. I would say she likes tangerines. That's kind of like a meal, her breakfast. She likes tangerines. She likes popsicles, these little spinach Cheeto cracker things. She likes Ritz crackers.
Are you guys still together or just co-parenting? That's a good question. We are still together. Yeah.
We'd be really good co-parents if we were like this.
I think we would be good if we were like this.
Yeah.
If the situation wasn't how it was, we would be civil, very civil.
We would be very civil. We'd probably be the best co-parents out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Dada.
Is Thurman vegan also? Yeah, sometimes I think I'm the only true vegan here. Shh, I'm just kidding.
You cheat.
I cheat with sugar. Sugar is my thing. I like different kinds of sugars and stuff and candies.
Yeah.
I like Easter candy. That was shout out to my mom if you ever see this. She had the best Easter basket, the best candy.
Anthem's vegan. I'm probably 95% vegan. I will have chicken probably once a month. Chick-fil-A is my weakness. But other than that, since the quarantine, we've pretty much all been vegan, which has been really good. And we're gonna share this. This is so personal. My underarms used to smell really bad, and Thurman would always say that his don't because he doesn't eat meat, and I just didn't believe him. And then I went vegan pretty much with this quarantine, and I noticed my underarms stopped smelling. I just didn't wear deodorant, and it just never smelled. So that's a fun fact. Sorry, you're so mean to me. You get a long time to talk.
What baby names didn't we use?
If it was a boy, we were gonna do your name. So we
I'm the third. If Anthem would have been a boy, it should have been Thurman Thomas IV. Some people think that's a little extra, but I believe in legacy and that's cool. I mean, maybe, right? It's cool.
I personally didn't like the idea of him having the same name because I just like uniqueness. I don't know, I just don't like copying.
But there's something special in continuation. Can we all agree, guys?
I do agree.
Like this if you agree with me. Thurman seems so sweet, but does not like being on camera.
That's so true.
No, that's really not true. I think on my social media outlets, I'm on camera a lot. I don't mind being on camera, but for Paige's work and what she does, I like to give that to be her own space and just respect that and support however I can. What is your dream travel location?
New Zealand. I haven't been there yet. I really want to go.
Okay, why New Zealand?
I think just because of how pretty it is. I've seen a lot of videos and pictures of just the land. It feels free almost.
I'm gonna say stateside first. In the States, I still want to go to Palm Springs, California. I've never been there.
San Francisco.
Palm Springs. Shout out to Oakland. Shout out to Aunt Sandy and Sydney. I know y'all be watching these. Shout out. I love y'all. Oakland in the building. You know what I'm saying?
This is
East Oakland. East Oakland in the building.
This is your video now.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I never do this. So this is pretty much my video now, guys. I've commandeered this video and now it's mine. Okay, where else I want to go to Vancouver, Canada. It looks really pretty. I'm a fan of Seattle and the whole Pacific Northwest, and I hear Vancouver is it's like Seattle and Portland, but just a little bit better. So I'm I gotta see this for myself. Where else?
Next question. They only said one. They only said
right.
one.
My bad. Next question. How have you felt with body image after pregnancy? Someone here is currently struggling, so could you,
Yeah,
elaborate?
So Thurman he's had to hear a lot of my issues. It's just I know a lot of people out there just say, oh, I've accepted it because it's you know, I had a baby through it and this is how it looks after it and it's such a big accomplishment and all this blah, blah, blah. To me, it's blah, blah, blah because I didn't feel that way and I still don't feel that way. Like, not to say I don't feel proud of my body and what I did, but it's just a hard thing to accept how you really can't control how it changes, and once it changes, it doesn't go back to how it used to be. And I think that's the hardest thing. It's the hardest thing to accept that it's not gonna ever be how it was. But that is like a lot of things in life are like that. You know, once something changes, it's just never gonna be the same. But it's been really hard. I'm grateful for certain things that have kind of gone back to normal, but for some things it's just hard to accept. So it's just kind of been a roller coaster, but yeah.
So this is a really interesting question. It's kind of a sensitive question also. I think it's good to answer this question because a lot of people, not just us, have faced this and are facing this. So did you plan to have Anthem? The truthful answer is no, but that does not mean that she is not loved, that she is not a gift. I can't stress how much I love this baby. Like, I couldn't put into words. Going through the I guess it was a traumatic pregnancy for both of us. Going through all that and then just to have this beautiful, healthy daughter on this side. After it, hindsight being 2020, I'm just so grateful for the opportunity, for this. I'll say an opportunity, it's the situation that you know, she's truly a gift, and so know that she was not planned, but that is not short how much love that she has brought into my life and to Paige's life, and how much she is surrounded with love from grandparents and aunts and uncles and all that good stuff. So I'll say like we're both grateful to our families for really, you know, supporting us and being there for us. And some of you guys may be out there, you may not have that support, but just know that there is always someone there to listen. There's always someone there to help. And that's the beautiful thing about God. Next question. That was a really good question. I'm glad, who asked that? _Kelly _Cordelia _, that was a really good question, thank you. Yeah. Does Anthem still see her biological father? Yeah, that's me. She sees me all the time. Every day. What mascara do you use, Paige? Mascaras, I'll say that.
Yeah, I use a bunch of different ones. I like the Tarte. But honestly, I use a different one each month because like I get sent some, but I mostly wear false lashes, so it really doesn't matter what mascara I wear.
Yeah, I mean, I like false lashes. My favorite mascara personally is Revlon. I think a lot of people think that's weird. I'm just joking. I don't wear mascara. Anthem, stop choking.
Are you okay? You okay?
She's okay, guys. She's okay. All right, next question. How'd you meet? Okay, we met through a mutual friend of ours named Kelvin. Shout out to Kelvin. I'm giving shout outs to everybody today. He introduced us, and then from there, we just became friends. And now we have Anthem. Okay.
Yeah, she said I'm Anthem.
Me, yes, you're Anthem.
Me.
How do you manage a baby in the house all day for 24 hours?
That's hard. I look forward to every minute that their minute's here because it's like, you just need help. It's a lot. It's a lot to add up how many hours total. Like, she's a year old, so the hours that I've spent with her for an entire year is just unreal. But I think to have a schedule is definitely important. You know, wake up and kind of have a game plan for your day. And then of course things change throughout the day, so you can't get too disappointed if something doesn't happen. But I think to have goals is good. And then you just get through every day. Somehow you just get through it. Every day.
Yeah, I don't know how she does it. She does a great job, I'll say that. Are you guys Christians, and do you get judged for having a baby before marriage when you're Christians? Okay, so yes, I identify as a Christian, and to answer the second question about if do you get judged for having a baby before marriage? Yes, you do get judged.
You get judged from everyone.
You get judged from everyone.
Everyone.
This is real time, guys. Like, you know, we're answering questions in Q&A, but this is probably the realest Q&A that Paige has ever done because I'm here and I'm the real one.
And this is why he's not on camera a lot, because he's too real.
Yeah, I'm not on camera because I'm too real. That's why I don't do it. I don't know if the internet can handle it, guys. Okay, so yes, you do get judged. That was probably the toughest and probably one of the darkest times of my life, walking through that. Feeling the judgment, feeling the negative thoughts that people had, feeling the misconceptions that people had, feeling my own mistakes, and going through that and just replaying it over and over again. And a lot of people, especially in the church, they did not help me positively get through that. Thank God, and you know, thankful for my own relationship.
Family was good.
Family was very supportive. There were some people that really supported me, and those people are the ones that stick out the most to me. I said this quote yesterday, just talking to Paige. One quote that I really like by Dr. Martin Luther King is that, I'm not going to directly quote it, but basically, when stuff goes down, you don't remember the words of your enemies, but you remember most the silence of your friends. And so one thing that I really remember is the people who just didn't say anything, positive or negative. And that encouragement during that time for me was something that I really needed. That love, that extra love is something that I really needed. Because I was dealing with it myself. I was going through it myself. But to answer that question, yeah, there's definitely judgment there. But you know, at the end of the day, it's just you and God, and you have to make decisions that are right for you.
And I feel like just to add on, like we all not only had judgment from others, but from our own personal selves. Like I feel like we were hardest on ourselves, like as individuals. So on our individual judgment on top of everybody else's, it was a lot. It was just overwhelming. But I mean, that's life.
Yeah.
So.
Favorite shows. Also, can we be friends? Lilybug 06. Yes, we can be friends. And I feel like I'm the show guy. I have all the shows. My last favorite shows that I watched: Narcos Mexico season 2, Ozark season 3, all of Game of Thrones. There's a show called Messiah on Netflix. It's very controversial. It's really good. What else? Westworld on HBO. Yeah, I mean, I'm the show guy. I like a lot of shows. I like Netflix, HBO.
I can't say anything because I just
yeah. She just watches what I put on. Favorite online stores, Paige?
Say Sabo Skirt, Vici Dolls, Revolve, Free People. Shades
of Grey by Micah Cohen. Great guy, great designer. I've been really into eyewear lately. Shout out to Gary Black at Black Optical for taking care of me. It's hard for me to shop online sometimes because
you like to try stuff.
I like to try it on, and quality over quantity person, so I like to feel the fabrics. I like to personally try on the cuts of the garments and really see the colors. I'm not too colorful.
Okay, on that topic.
On that topic of clothing.
We have something very special coming out soon that I think you guys will enjoy. It's in the works. I'm not going to give too much away because I just don't know the timeline yet because of the quarantine that happened. So, but there's some really cool things happening in our future. Okay,
have you and Thurman faced any barriers as an interracial couple? Yes, 1,000%. There are barriers. People act like there are no barriers, but we live in Louisiana. It's a lot different. I know friends who are in interracial relationships in other places in the country, and it's not near as
intense,
subvertly hostile as it is here in Louisiana. Unfortunately, that is the case. Personally, I never really sought out to really be in an interracial relationship. That wasn't my thing. Like, I want to be in an interracial relationship.
I don't think anybody ever said, goes in saying that.
No, I just think, I think in the right way, it should be thought that way going into it.
Yes.
But you know, I just fell in love with this beautiful person, and so she just happened to have a lighter pigmentation than me. Remember, there's only one race, that is the human race. If we're speaking scientifically, guys, we're going to be politically correct. There's only one race. There's not multiple races. There are multiple ethnicities, and we have different skin colors, but there's only one race, and that is the human race. So let's focus on unity, but we have to acknowledge that racism is still alive and we all have a part to play to better everyone's situation for everyone, for all humans. What was your first impression of them?
Going into meeting him, I thought he was this older man. I didn't know they were young people, which just sounds really weird. I didn't look them up or anything. And then I also thought he was dating somebody at the time, so I didn't really look at him oh, he's a future somebody. But I thought he was cute. He's a twin, so I kind of met them at the same time. Okay, our camera battery messed up and then we lost storage. I didn't even finish the last question, but it's okay. We love you all. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you know us a little better.
And if you guys want to help YouTubers and social media influencers like Paige, be sure to comment and like. Guys, you have no idea how much that does to help support people who do this for a living. So thank you guys in advance for doing that. You guys are always amazing.
During this time, it's really crucial for us to do that so we can continue to share what we share with you guys and stuff. So YouTube's comments are turned off still to this day, but go on Instagram and you can comment any other videos you want me to do. This might be Thurman's last for a while, so it's a lot for him. He shared so much, so he's good for another 5 years. Anyways, we love y'all, and yeah.